Benzinga, Chicago 2025. We are here on Justice Row, powered by our amazing sponsor, CanopyHR. Thank you all so much. I am here today hanging out. I've got a special guest here. I will let her introduce herself and title, and please tell us what amazing product you have in market.
All right. Thank you for having me.
Yeah.
I am just super proud to be sitting on the couch with another woman of color
There you
that is
go.
doing big things in this industry. My name is Victoria Williams. I am this founder and CEO of Waken Vape and Waken Puff. The first African-American woman to launch a vape line and a pre-roll line in the state of Illinois.
I love it.
And we launched last year, actually, on Juneteenth for the culture.
There you
So
go.
these were our flagship 3 flavors of vapes that we launched last year on
Mhm.
June 19th. We're currently in 85 dispensaries in the state of Illinois right now.
Wow, that's a huge accomplishment, Victoria. Wow. And let me just say, I love the packaging and the color. It's giving me like the Lake Show, like Lakers. So I love it.
Thank you. Thank you. And so what we're doing this year on our anniversary is we're launching a mojito line of vapes.
Hey.
So you can get the best of both worlds here now. Super excited about that. That's our 1-year anniversary. We're doing it on Juneteenth, releasing new product, just making sure that we are educating our community and having a space, creating a safe space in this industry for us, by us.
Yes, I love it. I love it because it's often said that, hey, we can't get into rooms like this. Hey, we can't sit at the table with them, right? But what you've done and seems like you continue to do is bring your own table, bring your own chair, and, meeting the people where you're at, So I appreciate that. You guys are a newer company and I just feel like everything happens for a reason and it's all about timing, right? Tell us
Absolutely.
what you guys have going on next. I know you've got your new vape coming out with the mojito, and then your a line of all this that's here, and this is pre-rolls, correct?
You got pre-rolls and that are 1 grammers, and then in these boxes are vapes. So the reason I put the vapes in a box because there's words of affirmations. When you open up every box, there's something in there to make women feel good about
Oh my
themselves.
God.
So that's
I
why
love
the
it.
vapes, they're in a Mylar bag, but they're also put into boxes because I want them to open up that box and get that actual experience.
Oh wow, like an Easter egg, like a
Yes, ma'am.
surprise in that Easter egg. I love that.
Yeah. So we got some good things coming up. And I think this conference was really great as it relates to us being in the room.
Yeah.
Us being in a room on yesterday, I got a couple of brand new store orders. So we're expanding into a few
Wow.
more dispensaries just by being in the right place at the right time. And I
Yes.
talk to people about the word tenacity because that's what it takes.
Yes.
And a lot of times people feel like those no's discourage them.
Yeah.
And so it's like, if I was to stop after my first no, I'll never be here, right?
Yeah.
Howard Schultz. I don't know if you know the story. I always tell people
No,
this
please
one
tell me.
story. 242 banks told him no. And if he
Wow.
would have stopped, you would not be standing in line at Starbucks. Because typically us, people of color,
Yeah.
if one person tell us no, oh man, I ain't gonna make it.
Yeah, you feel
You get
deflated.
5 people that tell you no, I ain't gonna make it. How many people will really stay the course after 15 doors told them no? After
Yeah.
15 dispensaries told them no. Because a no today can be a yes tomorrow. So when you live by the 4 agreements, you can't take anything personal. Take your business, your feelings out of your business,
Yes.
and just keep doing what you do. And eventually those people are going to knock on your door. Hey, we need your product. Hey, we see you doing big things on LinkedIn. It's our turn to
Yes.
shine. Hey, when you bringing your girls out, you got all of those brand ambassadors? Yeah, we did all of this ourselves. So we don't have like a lot of money behind us. When I started this brand, it was me and one other person.
Yeah.
And it was a lot of labor involved. That's sweat equity. You have to put in that sweat equity
Yeah.
until you get there. And so we build out slow and steady. So I'm very proud of it. And We got some other products coming out too.
Do you want to tell everybody, or you want to wait so that you can blow their mind literally later?
I am definitely gonna hold off on telling people
Okay,
for
it just
now.
means that people have to continue
I'll show
following.
you though.
Okay, thank you. I'll
Yes,
get the
ma'am.
sneak peek. That means
Yes.
you'll have to, follow Victoria,
Yep.
Wake and Vape, and see what you guys got going on next. I mean, I see that you guys can easily get into 1937, which is part of the Justice Row. Get into in one of their stores.
Oh, we're in there.
Oh my.
Actually, we're sold out, so we got to get them some more product. We found out yesterday. They're placing new orders.
Right, because Ambrose probably came over to you and was like, "Hey, we out. Like, can you get me like an order yesterday?"
And you know what? I really love 1937, and I admire all the work that they do in the community. And
Yeah.
not just in the community, they do something with Black men's mental health and mental wellness.
Oh
I
my
have 3
God.
Black sons, so that really does matter to me as it
Yeah.
relates to us actually creating a safe space for Black men and their mental health and their wellness. Their well-being
Yes.
does matter too.
Yeah.
And so I really appreciate seeing 1937 and Ambrose Jackson and his team doing those things in our community.
Yeah, it is so important. You're right, because the stigmatism is there, where the stigma is there, where Black men are supposed to just stuff their feelings down, never talk about it, keep it a stiff upper lip, and don't have any moments or bouts of depression or whatever that is,
Yeah,
right?
absolutely.
And they're just suffering in silence,
They do.
So yes, we do applaud our folks over there at 1937,
Yes.
Ambrose and Alex. They've always been a big supporter of 40 Tons and the Justice Row, as we've taken that throughout these conferences over the years. So you're right, we love them very much. But let me ask you this. Because being an entrepreneur and being a Black woman in this space, what is something, and a piece of advice that you'd like to give to that next Victoria that sees us chatting here and wants to say, hey, I think I've got a great idea. I think I've got, the strong mindset to continue down this path, and I want to be the next Victoria and do something. What is a piece of advice you have for that person?
My piece of advice for someone who wants to do it is to do it. People thought I was crazy when I did it. They saw me get on an airplane with a newborn baby and fly to Colorado, and they was talking cash money stuff about me doing that. They didn't see my vision. They didn't see my goal. They did not see where I want to go in life. And so if you are that person out there that wants to launch your brand, I even encourage people on my team that say they want to launch a product, do it. Don't let the naysayers block you from what you want to do. And don't be discouraged about the hard work that it takes to get here, because it's going to be some very rough days that you might not get no clients for a week. And then you might end up with 20 clients next week, and you might be overwhelmed with clients the following week. But what I want to encourage people to do is to continue to put one foot in front of the other. That is absolutely necessary to sustain yourself in this business.
That is beautiful. Thank you for that.
Thank
I mean,
you.
giving the people, I like to call them gems and nuggets, to just continue them on their path, right, of greatness.
Absolutely.
Tying it back to your positive affirmations that you have in your vape packaging. I mean, that is genius. Let me just say.
Thank you.
So letting the people know, that hey, today may not be the great day, but maybe it's tomorrow and the next day, and keep on going. So,
Absolutely.
having a tough skin in this business is necessary.
You gotta have tough skin. And you know what? One other thing you need to know is, just because you're African American, don't believe that you're gonna automatically be put in all the African American stores.
Oh, stop it. If you don't tell them the truth, yes.
Okay? You're gonna have to get out there. Okay.
Listen, we over here. Sometimes
Now,
you go
I
a
do
little off
appreciate
script.
each and every client that I have.
Absolutely.
But you don't be naive in this business.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. Everybody's money is important. I think just keeping an open mind about that, and I know about those stores, those social equity stores, things are a struggle for some folks, but I think you're right. The tenacity is what you definitely have to have in this business. So well said,
Absolutely.
Victoria.
Thank
Yeah, so
you.
you guys follow Victoria. You can give out your socials and your website so they
Okay.
can follow you over
Okay.
there.
Follow us on at Waken Vape VLP. That's WAKE, the letter N VAPE VLP. That's our page on Instagram. Victoria LP presents Waken Vape. Thank you guys.
Thank you, Victoria, for chatting with me today.
Thank you.
All right, and we're out.